Alright guys, so today I've been working on these 2007 E450 v10 6.8 liter. The problem was the customer complained that he would start the truck, he would drive it for about 15 minutes, and then all of a sudden it would start dying out or bugging out. Okay, so he did a few things before he even brought it to me, but he couldn't figure the issue out. So we went ahead and looked into the fuel rail just to make sure that we had getting enough fuel pressure. Now, before I even took anything apart, I came to the computer and I scanned it. And if you can look at fuel rail pressure desired, it's 448 on kPa. And this is the fuel pressure itself. Right now it says 500 or 49.89, so it has the max PSI that it's supposed to because we already installed a new fuel pump. Now the customer, with a friend of his and whatnot, they started messing around. This is your fuel rail pressure sensor right there. So that could be an issue if you're getting faulty fuel pressure. Meaning, let's say that the fuel pump is good, but the sensor itself is bad. It's going to tell the computer, hey, listen, something's going on, and it's not going to run right. So yes, typically a lot of people that go first for the fuel pressure regulator, which again is that one right there. The customer had already replaced that, and they rigged up these lines. At the time of arrival, the car running, I could pinch these lines with my hand, like literally to shut it. No pressure whatsoever on the line. And yeah, the car, I let it run for like 30 minutes on idle. When I come back, it was sputtering, and it was a misfiring, and a whole bunch of issues. So that being said, we were supposed to get that kind of PSI. Well, that's not the right kPa converted over to PSI. I think that would be around 50 PSI, somewhere in there. And I know it was reading like about 120, 130-ish right here. So the sensor was reading about 120 on on pressure itself. That would have been like 16 to 20 PSI. So the car is supposed to be on idle like around 40 PSI. When you drive it, it's supposed to go to 50, 55, somewhere in there. It's steady. It can't be up and down. So we go ahead and replace the fuel pump on this box truck. We just got it started right now. We cleared the codes for fuel pressure sensor. The code was still in store. We cleared it, and now this is what we're getting: 500 and about 448. So right there, we are good numbers. Now I cannot pinch the hose. The hose is pretty solid, so that means that I got good pressure now. So now I can put this back together and see where we at. Okay, so this used to be the fuel pump. If you can see those two wires right there, kind of burned up a little bit. Okay, and then the other side is pretty dark, but I don't know if you can pick that up, but the fuel pump itself, I think it was getting stuck. Had no filter on it, and this is how it came out. But yeah, fuel pump issue. If you're getting low pressure, see, that's solid. If you're getting low pressure, most likely you got a bad fuel pump. Okay, you can always check your fuel filter first, then you can tell the fuel pump. Like always, guys, share, like, subscribe, help me help you, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.